Well, hello guys, and we're live in the Thrive Experience with Beverley Rimmer. And I am Beverley Rimmer, your quantum wellness strategist. And I want to be jumping on each day doing lives in my coffee break in the afternoon, because honestly, I am asked so many questions on the daily through all my platforms about different illnesses, conditions. How can I feel better? How can I treat this condition? How can I, start to recover from this illness? So I thought what would be really helpful for everybody, including me, is to come on every day in my afternoon coffee break, and we can share bulletproof coffee in the afternoon together. So today I want to talk about medicine and what it is, because there seems to be a huge amount of confusion surrounding medicine. Now, medicine, by virtue of its name, is meant to be a curative or a preventative. Now, many of you I know are taking a lot of medicines that you are getting on prescription, and as soon as you refill that prescription, so it becomes a repeat prescription, it stops being a medicine, guys, and it becomes a drug. All right, it's really important that you understand that. And a drug is not designed to cure or prevent anything. It is symptomatic management at best. At worst, it comes with a lot of side effects. And I think it's really important that we understand that. Now, if you have signs and symptoms, it may be that right now you need to take a drug to manage those symptoms better, whilst you are investigating how to prevent those symptoms moving forward, how to remove them from your life. And no matter what anybody tells you, about what you can and cannot remove health-wise from your body, I'm telling you now, every single thing is treatable. Every single thing. All right. You need to be very mindful if you are taking repetitive medicine that it is a drug. All right. Very important. And that you're collecting toxins, and that you be mindful to remove those toxins from your body. I work with my members and with my clients on reverse engineering illness. And that comes from a cellular level. It's what I do every day. And so for me, it's all about that commitment. Number one, knowing it can be done. Number two, start putting habits in place to do it. And number three, being very, very clear on the difference between medicine, which is to cure or prevent something, and drugs, which are to manage something, and you're refilling those prescriptions all of the time. Very, very important. And it is a shame, because at the moment, we've got more people sick than ever before in our history, ever before. And those sicknesses, in the majority of cases, are not being removed, they're being managed. And when we manage anything in this way, we're bringing more toxins in. It's time to thrive. Honestly, I deal with more side effects of the drugs than I deal with the symptoms of the original condition. And that's the truth. And when I ask people, why are you taking all of these things? Majority of the drugs they're taking are to deal with the direct side effects that came from the original drug that they were given. And there is no need for this. Every chemical drug comes from a natural source, and it is replicated in a laboratory, so it can be patented. Okay. And so there's lots of things like omeprazole for the gut. All right. So there's some medications that cause problems inside the gut. And so omeprazole is given, lansoprazole, things like that, to now deal with the problems in your gut. There are other things from nature that you can take that are not chemical based. All right. Super, super important. And my top tip for today is to really look after your microbiome. For anybody taking any kind of medication for any reason that is repetitively being refilled on a prescription, Ion, Ion Gut by Dr. Zach Bush is absolutely one of the best biohacks for the microbiome. And I buy a pump that goes with my bottle, one pump full in the morning, one pump full in the afternoon. And it's safe enough to be given to babies. It is safe enough to be taken when pregnant. I mean, it is a game changer. A game changer. And it literally goes in and slowly starts to build up your microbiome and really strengthens that, and I'm going to be coming in, and dropping these morsels of information out there for you. But today I really wanted to make sure that you guys understood the difference between medicine and drugs. Medicine is something you take as a one-off to cure or prevent something. All right. And even, I work with nutraceuticals, and they are designed to cure, prevent, or treat something. And that is in the short term. Any supplement or nutraceutical taken over and over and over again, this is not good for you at all. What are you doing that for? All right. And so if they are good and they are safe and they are effective, you take them for a specific reason for a very short period of time, and they do their job. That's medicine. And food can be medicine as well. I use an awful lot of energy medicine and herbs in treating some of the symptoms my clients come forward with. My commitment and my passion is about you guys having natural alternatives to thriving. You've got to thrive. Natural alternatives to the things that you're suffering with, whether it be a short-term sore throat or long-term arthritis. You can thrive. You just need to remove the blocks. And one of those blocks is when we're taking repetitive medicine, which then becomes drugs, because it brings a lot more problems into the body. And there are natural alternatives that we can try. Strategies, dietary changes. We can implement so many different things that really do cure and prevent. Really, they do. I haven't seen a doctor in over 20 years. Really, and my daughter, she's 25. She's never seen one. We can, and she's never taken, prescribed medication or over-the-counter medication. Nature is our pharmacy, literally, and nature is powerful. It doesn't get any more powerful than nature. And it's just knowing, isn't it? Knowing what herb or what food to take or to eliminate, and when and how to apply it. So if you want to know more, then keep an eye out. I'll be jumping on each day and talking to you about wellness and thriving, because I'm very, very committed to helping people learn how to thrive, because it's not difficult. Honestly, it really isn't. And you just feel good all the time. And even if you have a condition that you're inside your daily wellness practice, you're actually actively reducing it, you're actively removing it, and that just feels so empowering. It really, really does. So whether it's a physical issue you're dealing with or an emotional issue, it's treatable, not manageable, treatable, in a really safe and effective way, tapping into a little bit of knowledge. So if you would like to know more, then please join me in my community on Mighty Networks, Quantum Wellness with Beverley Rimmer. We're running a live Thrive Challenge free in there at the moment. But you can get lots of tips, biohacks, lots of different information in there on thriving. And I think it's so important that you make the decision that your health is in your hands, and what you do, how you think, how you feel, what you eat every day plays a part in how your body, health, mental status shows up every day, because you're constantly changing at a cellular level, and you can be part of deciding what those changes are going to be. You just need a little bit of information and to put a couple of changes in your daily habits in place and work off. And that's it. You are now moving down the wellness continuum, and you are starting to thrive. It is as simple as that. And so many of these strategies cost nothing. All right. It is just knowing. So if you'd like to know more, that is inside Mighty Networks, and it is Quantum Wellness with Beverley Rimmer. Just click on that button and join my free community. And I would love to be teaching you in there. In the meantime, I will see you tomorrow. And I hope you found this this afternoon's little coffee break Thrive experience interesting. Okay, ciao, ciao for now. Have a wonderful afternoon, guys. Bye-bye.